The trade union Numsa says all its members should take part in tomorrow's nationwide strike planned by Saftu. Unions are demanding a new national minimum wage and changes to labour laws. eNCA's Silindelokuhle Masikane was at the Numsa briefing and is back now in the eNCA newsroom. Slee, good afternoon to you. And Ivan Jim, speaking on behalf of Numsa today, was very, very critical of the minimum wage that has been proposed. What exactly does he want?
Indeed, Numsa basically has called on all workers, saying that the proposed minimum wage of 20 Rand per hour is an insult. He says that they're looking for a minimum wage that's a living wage, a real living wage. They say what's proposed now is actually just exploiting workers. They say that when it comes to a proposed minimum wage, they're looking at something which was established in Marikana and what Marikana workers died for. They're saying those workers died for a minimum wage of 12,500 Rand, and that should be the basis, that should be a minimum.
And Sindela, he was more critical of the broader economic direction that this country was taking, saying, and I quote, "The working class is under attack and the economy is in shambles under this so-called new dawn." So very little positive response and faith in the new Ramaphosa administration.
Indeed, Numsa has come out swinging, basically saying that the new ANC-led government led by President Cyril Ramaphosa is a sham. They're saying that this so-called new dawn is actually not a new dawn at all, and that Cyril Ramaphosa and this ANC-led government continues to protect white monopoly capital. They're saying that the ANC is actually just reversing the gains that have tried to be made over the past 20 years, and that not even during apartheid were black people subdued to having to work and earn a minimum of 20 Rand per hour. They're saying that this strike that will take place tomorrow is just the beginning, and that they intend to continue with rolling mass action against the ANC government, which basically is making workers, putting workers under siege. They're saying workers are under siege and that they want to bring the economy to a standstill, because that is the only way that government seems to listen to workers' demands.
We've just been speaking to our colleague Annika Larson in Cape Town about the South African Airways presentation to the Portfolio Committee on State-Owned Enterprises. Ivan Jim, speaking in Johannesburg, also spoke about state-owned enterprises, saying, and I quote, "We call for the removal of all boards of SOEs so that they are replaced by representatives from all social partners such as labour, business, civil society and government." It's not the first time he said this, though.
I seem to have lost you in my ear there. However, yes, Numsa basically says that SOEs, the boards of all SOEs need to be replaced, and that it's very peculiar that the media and South Africans at large are not questioning the manner in which the Eskom board was itself basically put together. They're saying that it smells a lot like what we saw during the era of President Jacob Zuma, where things just happen in the dark. They're saying that they want the boards of SOEs to have representatives from not only business but civil society at large, and they also want the books of private companies as well to be open in order to determine what the strike will be about tomorrow, which is the national minimum wage. So they're saying that, the SOEs themselves need to be reconfigured, where all members of society are involved in those boards.
All right, Silindelokuhle Masikane, thank you very much indeed for Newsday in our newsroom. Talking about that strike tomorrow, one of the unions that is not participating, it says it has no problems with the national minimum wage, is Fidusa.